What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Moth. If you are rocking with this content, please make sure to hit that like button as it helps the video to circulate. But today, I'm going to hit y'all with my thoughts on this new EP from Kxng Crooked and Joell Ortiz entitled JFKLAX. So two of the best from the East and the West are back with a 5-track EP. Now, Kxng Crooked and Joell Ortiz are two elite level MCs who make up the dynamic duo known as Hard, or H-A-R-D. Last year, they dropped two projects that were well received by fans, Harbor City being my favorite of the two, but they are setting off 2023 with this 5-piece EP, JFKLAX. Now, this title instantly made me think of Gang Starr's JFK to LAX track from their 1998 classic, Moment of Truth. But this project lasts approximately 20 minutes and contains production from Hasami, Quince Combs, Agony, and Feng Seyu. But with that being said, let me go ahead and just hit y'all with this track-by-track breakdown. The opener, Take Time, has this celebratory, soulful production. Joell sets it off with a dope verse. Lyrical rappers are broken, old school is dusty, that's irrational, my Grand National is chunky. The internet just gave voices to the flunkies. So he is speaking out against the false narratives from guys like academics and others that have been spewing that old school rappers are somehow dusty or not relevant. Kxng Crooked also sends a shot at some of the newer generation MCs who are a little too drugged up with "you new dudes can't breathe without a pill." This the oxygen. So a clever play on words with oxygen. I also like Dominic is the best, got you rearranging your playlist. I barely hear A-list rappers display this alien language. So I'm the greatest to paint pics since the Paleolithic cave shit. Now, track 2, Dodgers honors Jackie Robinson during Black History Month. Now, this has a syrupy guitar backdrop that's a little psychedelic, but very smooth. It has that cruising the Cali sunset feel. Kxng Crooked sets it off with a fire verse and has a couple of flow change-ups. Don't believe the public, y'all dudes way past your prime. I shine like a preacher's rollie to pastor time. Get it? Pastor time, pastor time. While Joell's was a mix of humble OG talk and witty braggadocio, Joell speaks on his family blessings, but he also talks his talk about how his feature price done went up with, "Before you reach out for a feature from Joell, just know that my feature fee will be too much for you to sell." I also dug at the end when he said, "Who knew rapping hard and having hard bars will have our squad eating caviar in our 40s too, Jackie Rob." So overall, this is one of my favorites. You had great bar work, and I liked hearing this duo over more laid-back production. Track 3 is Friend or Foe, State Your Biz. Now, obviously, this contains the same sample flip Hove used on his classic Friend or Foe from 9-6, but there are some hi-hats added to give it more of that modern bounce. Kxng Crooked raps, "I'm in the room, better address yo elephant. I've been spitting silly since the Willie Esco Letterman," which definitely took me back to the days of Willie Esco ads in the source back in the late 90s. Now, as dope as Kxng Crooked's verse was, I felt Joell really stole his show on Friend or Foe. He opens with, "You don't know who I am by now, you ain't hip-hop, bitch." I also liked, "I'm from the old Brooklyn before the gangbanging, brains hanging at every train station, no safe haven. They found him on the street, ain't come off the sheepskin. Now they count him in his sleep." So just 5 bars to paint a picture of that old Brooklyn, aka Crooklyn or Brooklyn. So Friend or Foe was a banger that managed to be another standout from this EP. Right after is Stay Dangerous, which has more of a somber orchestral tone, and the two vividly describe the struggle in their respective cities. That's Long Beach and Brooklyn, really painting a portrait of the struggle. Kxng Crooked states, "Long Beach, city by the ocean where we just drown in debt, where crackheads lie about getting robbed for their county check." Joell then does some storytelling, speaking on a young kid who was the product of his environment, raised by addicts, so he turned savage. It was a cool song with heartfelt lyricism, but I didn't necessarily love the hook from Sly Pepper. It wasn't bad, just didn't do much for me. Then the project wraps up with Blue Magic, which has this lush, chill backdrop, smooth riding music. Kxng Crooked reminds us that this duo has that audio dope. Listen to the music you doing, that shit is super light. Listen to the music we're doing, that shit is for Pookie's pipe. So slick New Jack City reference. While Joell Ortiz came through with some clever wordplay and jewel dropping all wrapped into one. He said what I feel are the hardest bars on this project. I remember just trying to get in the picture. Now lunch meetings make me 6 figures richer before getting dinner. And just cause the figure is bigger don't mean the deal is the best, dog. Sometimes the runts are the pick of the litter, but we shitting y'all picking the litter. So overall, I give this EP a rating of 3.5 to 4 mics. I really don't like giving mic ratings to EPs, especially if it's like 5 tracks or under. But this is a dope project that will tide fans over until their next full-length release, which might be Harbor City 2. I don't know, for some reason I thought I saw that on Twitter. As far as the production, I didn't have an issue with any of the 5 beats. Sometimes the duo's only drawback is their production choices, but I enjoyed the instrumentals here. The only thing I didn't really love was the hook on Stay Dangerous, which is kind of minor. Yeah, it's a short and to the point project with bars upon bars. You will definitely find a lot of lines to rewind and dissect. And it's just a continuation of these two blessing the rap game with their witty and intricate lyricism. And it's great to see that these two have not taken their foots off the gas. They're still in grind mode while being these respective vets in the game. My favorite tracks include Dodgers, Friend or Foe, and Blue Magic. Let me know what you thought about this EP in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As always, it's peace and blessings. Kxng Crooked Joell Ortiz, JFKLAX 1.